The head transplant procedure involves removing a person's entire head containing the brain from their current diseased body, then attaching it to the body of a healthy, young, brain-dead donor. Head transplants could provide individuals with severe medical conditions such as terminal cancer, paralysis, spinal cord injuries, or neurodegenerative diseases the opportunity to have a fully functional body while preserving their consciousness, memories, and cognitive abilities. The neurons are the longest-lasting functional cells in the human body, and according to our estimates, the brain is capable of lasting several hundred years, provided that the rest of the body remains young.
In 2015, Dr. Sergio Canavero aspires to be the first to conduct a successful human head transplant. Valery Spiridonov, 33 years old, signed up as a volunteer. Since he had a muscle-wasting degenerative disease that paralyzed him over time, he seemed like a great candidate for the trial. But has a successful transplant ever occurred in animal experiments? Sort of. 1908, Charles Guthrie conducted experiments with dogs. He would sew one head onto another. As long as it had a source of blood, the dual-headed dog could survive up to a few weeks. 20 different two-headed dogs would be experimented on before he would conclude his research. Since then, monkeys and rats would also be targets of these experiments over the last century. Again, some success in functionality. But they would all pass after a short time. While Valery was waiting, his disease stopped progressing. It had gotten as worse as it would ever get. His body had stabilized, and over time, he would get used to the limitations of his condition. Soon after, he would meet Anastasia Panfilova, a woman with a master's in chemical engineering, and the two would later get married. He was then faced with the option of either being stuck with his body, but guaranteed a life with his now wife, or risk a highly experimental surgery with a likelihood of him not surviving the operation. Valery would choose the girl. He now lives in Florida, has a child, and runs his own software company. If one day head transplants have a 100% success rate, where might we obtain such donors?